in this video, we're going to be looking at another approximation of the area underneath the curve, but this time we're going to be using trapezoids. And this one is different from the other Riemann sums because Riemanns use rectangles. Now, according to this, it says it's the last step of approximating the area under the curve. Of course, there's another way to approximate it using Simpson's rule, but that one's going to be for Calc 2. So let's go ahead and look at trapezoidal sums. What is the objective of this video? To estimate the area underneath the curve using trapezoids. Determine if a shortcut is applicable in any of the sums. So let's go ahead and look at the visual representation of what trapezoidal sums mean. Alright, so we draw in the Riemann sums, we draw the interval here. If I want the left sum, I choose the left side. If I want the right sum, I choose the right side of my interval. If I want the midpoint, I choose the height in the middle for my interval. But sir, in this case, somebody decided, hey, what if we just connect the endpoints? And that is going to create a trapezoid. Now, what makes trapezoidal sums difficult for students is that they don't realize this right here has been called the base, the base, the base, the base, the base. So that was the base for the left-hand sums. It was the base for the right-hand sums. It was the base for the lower sums. It was the base for the upper sums. It was the base for the midpoint sums. It was the base for all the 5 rectangles. But now when you come to trapezoid, this is no longer the base. That is the height. What do you mean? Yes, you have to remember that from geometry, this guy here and this guy are parallel. And the ones that are parallel are called the bases. So this guy is base of 1 and this guy is base of 2. Well, this guy here, he's going to be the height. And that's what throws students off. If you can relate what I'm talking about, you're going to say, oh my gosh, I understand this. Okay? If not, you're going to have difficulty with the trapezoidal sums. Okay? So, you have to know the area of a trapezoid. What is the area of a trapezoid? It's going to be 1/2 base of 1 plus base of 2 times the height. And the height is going to be this guy right here. That right there, that is going to be my height. And that's a height of 1. So, that trapezoidal sum is going to be 1/2. And the bases are going to be found at f of 1 plus f of 2, and all that, the average of the bases times the height. And the height we said was 1. Okay? Now, there's a shortcut formula. Now, the shortcut formula is very applicable and it's very easy to do if you understand one thing. Okay, so let me go ahead and draw a multitude of trapezoids. Okay, so let me go ahead and draw some weird ones. Okay, here's what you need to understand for the shortcut. If this is 3 and this is 3 and this is 3 and this is 3 and this is 3, I can use the shortcut because my height is 3 for all of them. Now, here's what you need to understand. You see this guy right here? This guy, he's going to be my first base. He's base of 1, which is this guy. So this guy is base of 1. Now, this guy right here, this guy, he's base of 2, which is this guy right here. He's base of 2. Now, if you notice, there's a big fat 2 in front of it. Why is there a 2 in front of it? Well, this purple guy, this base right here, he belongs to this trapezoid and he belongs to this trapezoid. So if I was to choose another one, let's choose this one right here. This guy is base of 3. So this one right here, he's base of 3. He's the height at base of 3. Now this 3 belongs to this trapezoid and then belongs to this trapezoid. So if I was to pick another one, if I look at this one, this is base of 4. He belongs to this guy and this guy. If I choose the next one, this one right here, he's going to belong to this trapezoid and this trapezoid. And then finally, if I look at this last one here, which is this guy, he's going to be my last base. He's going to be my base of bend. But he only belongs to one trapezoid. He belongs to the last one. So if you notice, there's a 1 there and there's a 1 there. So the first base only belongs to one trapezoid and the last base belongs to one trapezoid. Okay? And when I look at this formula, all you really have to do is just multiply 2 times all the bases that are in between. So you're going to double this guy, you're going to double this guy, you're going to double this guy, you're going to double this guy. But this guy you're going to put once, and this guy you're going to put once. Okay? And that's a shortcut for the trapezoidal sums. So here we go. Ready? Let's set up. I'm not asking you to solve it, I want you to set up. And I want you to set up 4 rectangles. So I'm going to start at 0, and I have to end at 8, and I'm going to do 4 trapezoids. So I'm going to go 1 jump, 2 jumps, 3 jumps, 4 jumps. And now, what are my heights? My heights, my h here is going to equal to 2, my h is going to equal to 2, my h is going to equal to 2, and my h is going to equal to 2. So I'm going to do it the long way and then the shortcut. Okay, so here we go. The trapezoidal sum is going to be 1/2. My bases are going to be 32 plus 19 times the height of 2 plus 1/2. Oops, I said 19 and it's not 19. It was supposed to be 11 here. 11. So I'm going to go 1/2 plus 11 plus 4 times the height of 2 plus 1/2 4 plus -4 times the height of 2 plus 1/2 times -4 plus 3. Now, from algebra 1 or college algebra, you can look at all of these here and you can say they all have a 1/2 in common. And this guy's a 2, that guy's a 2, that guy's a 2, and that guy, oops, I forgot my 2 at the last one here. So I'm going to multiply this guy by 2. That guy is also a 2, so I can factor the 2 out. 1/2 times 2. Now the 32 is only ones. Now if you notice, I have an 11 and 11, so I'm going to go plus 2 times 11 plus 2 times a 4 plus 2 times a -4 plus 3. So that's the shortcut. Okay, so this is the trapezoidal sums using the shortcut method. That's only true if all of these are the same. And I usually like to test my students on that and differentiate it. Okay, so let's try now. Now here's where the trapezoidal sums can be very handy. Look at this one. Holy smolies, if I was to do the long method, I'm going to have to do 8 trapezoidal formulas. When using the shortcut, I would only use 1. So let's use a shortcut here. I'm going to say 1/2. They're all going to have a height of, let's see, making sure they all have a height of 1. So my height is 1. And then I'm going to go 32 plus 2 times 19 plus 2 times 11 plus 2 times 7 plus 2 times 4 plus 2 times 6 plus 2 times -4. Oops, I'm going to run out of space. Plus 2 times 8 plus 3. Plug that in the calculator and you are done. And that's the shortcut. And this ends the video for the trapezoidal sums.